What's up guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going through the setup process and also giving you the specs and showing you some footage from this camera. So the main thing is seeing how easy or hard it is to set this camera up. We're going to be going through all that right now on camera so you guys can see everything that I'm doing. I'm going to be screen recording my phone so you can see everything that I'm doing with my phone. Supposedly this thing is you could hook it up to your network and view it from anywhere. I'm going to use it to be able to keep an eye on my dog whenever we're traveling, so that's kind of cool. That's what I'm going to be using it for. So we're going to check out the specs, we're going to check out the footage, and we're also going to do the setup process right now. That's the first thing we're going to do. So with that, let's get into the video. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is literally read the directions and then go from there and see how easy it is. First thing is turn on the camera. Okay, I did charge it fully. Okay, power switch. Okay, so it needs to be, if you're looking at it, it needs to be to the right. Bam. Okay, now it's on. Reset the camera. Okay, reset button is right there. To reset the camera, I'm guessing I just hold it down for a few seconds. Yep, now it's red, so it's reset. It is recommended to place the camera within 2 meters of the router. My router is right over there. Connecting the phone to Wi-Fi and make sure you know the exact Wi-Fi password. Only supports 2.4 gigahertz. That's fine. I have 5 gigahertz and I have 2.4 gigahertz, so that is perfectly fine. Okay, so all of that is done. Let's go to the step 2. Download app and registration. Okay, so there is something you could scan here to get the app. So I'm gonna go ahead and scan that. Okay, click on it. And I'm guessing this is gonna take me to the App Store. Yes, it did. I'm gonna download the app. It's downloading. So far, the setup process has been really simple, but I think there's only 3 steps, but I'm almost done with step number 2. So, okay, now it's downloaded. Let's open it. Connect your device to the local network. Yep, agree. And this is where you have to create an account, username and password, which is fine. I'm gonna use my Apple account. There you go. I just used my Apple account and I was signed right in, no problems. There you go. I am now officially in. After you do the Apple ID stuff, you do have to create a username and password. Real simple. Once you do that, it takes you right to this page right here. And I'm guessing let me finish reading my directions. So now I hit add device and I'm gonna set this up as a Wi-Fi camera. Definitely a Wi-Fi camera. Okay, please prepare the device according to the instructions. Please turn on the camera and wait for the prompt. Use APP for Wi-Fi configuration or the blue indicator light of the camera to flash slowly. Okay, so let's see. Okay, it's flashing slowly. Okay, so this is the part where I set up the Wi-Fi. Please enter Wi-Fi password. Confirm. Oh. You hear that loud noise? I'm not sure what that is. I think it's setting up maybe. I'm not real sure. But you guys could see what I could see. The camera's here, the phone's here. Okay, camera, blah, blah, blah. This camera can be modified. Okay, so let's go to bind now. I think I'm in. I am in, that easy. That's how easy it was to set it up. Motion detected has been triggered. Okay, so I'm getting notifications. The main thing I want to try out, this also has I guess I can get into some of the things now that I'm set up. It also has a place for a SD card, which is nice. So if you want onboard recording, it'll loop record, which is really nice. You could put a SD card in here. You could also say the battery life ain't lasting long enough for you and you don't want to think about it. You could literally plug it into the wall, plug it in, and just forget about it. Like, you don't have to use the internal battery, only if you want to. But the thing that I want to make sure I could do is I want to turn my Wi-Fi off on my phone, and I still want to be able to get into it and view it from anywhere in the world. That's the important part to me. So let's see if it could do that. So I could hit record, I can image quality. The image quality is not bad, honestly. I mean, you guys could see it right here. It is not bad. There you guys are. I mean, it's not this camera good, but I mean, my goodness. For a security camera, I will definitely be able to see what's going on for sure. Okay, so now I'm gonna turn off my Wi-Fi and see if I'm still connected somehow. I don't know if it works that way, but we're gonna try. I hope so. Okay, so I could still view the camera without Wi-Fi. So that's good. So I can view this anywhere in the world from the looks of it. So here's the quality of the camera. How do I look? Test 1, 2. Let me hit record. So here's the quality of the camera. How do I look? I mean, I got perfect lighting in here. I should look pretty good. I mean, I don't know. You let me know. Okay, stop recording. The video has been saved to albums. Okay, so that's cool. If I put a memory card in here, I'm able to record internally on the camera if I don't put a memory card and I just want to hit record on my phone, which you don't want to do all the time because it'd be forever, but you just hit record. Say there's something going on at the moment, you hit record, and literally it'll go to your albums whenever you're done recording. Obviously you don't want to like hit record and forget about it. It'll fill up a lot of space on your phone, but it's cool that you could do that. And as you can see, my phone is still recording. I could do 1080p, 720, 4K. I think I'm gonna leave mine in 1080p, honestly, because I do have a memory card I wanna put in here and I don't want it to fill up too quick. I'm actually gonna get it right now and I'm gonna put it in there. It is a 32 gigabyte, so I don't know how much room that's gonna give me, but let me plop this in here real quick. So it's gonna be loop recording. Okay, so the memory card's in there. Let's see what I have to do to get that memory card going. So hit settings, device sharing, which is cool. So now I could send this to my wife and then she could view it as well. That's awesome. Cloud storage payment. So if you want to, you could do a cloud storage option. That's really nice. Like I said, the link to this camera is down in the description. This is a lot better than I thought it was gonna be, honestly. This thing is awesome. Okay, here we go. Card recording settings. Okay, so it sees that I have a card in there. I'm gonna go ahead and format that card. It's not letting me know how many hours, but it's letting me know the percentage remaining. And I'm sure I could view this anywhere. Well, I'm still on LTE, so that I can view it anywhere in the world, which is really nice. So this camera really is awesome. As you see, I was gonna go over some of the specs. Like you've seen in my phone, shoots 4K, 1080 or 720. It does have a place for internal recording, which I would recommend, because say something happens and you're obviously not looking at it on your phone, you can't hurry up and hit record so it can save to your device on your phone. It can't save to this storage, so you definitely want to have this in here. If you want it for security in your house, you're probably going to want to hide it a little bit. So say your house does get broken into, you don't want them to see this camera because they could snatch the camera and then the SD card's with it. You don't want the SD card to be, you don't want them to steal the SD card. That would really suck. There is an option where you could do the cloud storage, which every time there's motion detected, it will start recording, throw it up to a cloud. Then you don't have to worry about somebody stealing the camera, and that option is nice. This camera, it really is nice. It really is good. It's so easy to set up. It shoots 150-degree angle. As you see, it's a pretty wide view. Also on their Amazon page, one of their biggest selling points is that it's a small camera. It could fit anywhere. You could hide it. The mounting solution that they have here, or whatever you want to call it, is really good. You just stick this anywhere and you're good to go. And just hide it with some bushes or whatever, you know. You don't have to hide it, especially if you get the cloud option. But if you want to hide it, it is small and you can do that, which is really awesome. Another thing that they love to talk about in their Amazon page here is it's really good in low light. I haven't tested that. Let me go test that now and we will see how good it is in low light. Okay, so I am walking around my house now. I hit record, so it's going to record everything to my phone. This is low light. This is considered low light. And you be the judge. How does it look? Oh, there's my dog. This is what this camera is going to be looking at whenever I'm traveling. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know yet though. Let me see if I could hit full screen here. Yeah, it looks really good to be a security camera. In my opinion, it looks pretty dang good. I mean, obviously this is low light, but obviously I can't go to an extremely low light area because, you know, this is my house. One thing I have to say is the colors obviously are not perfect. As you can see here, that color of that light right there is actually reddish. It's a red color. And here's a family photo of me and my wife. That is not, you know, the color of our skin, but it's a security camera. It will definitely get the job done. Okay, so now that I'm back in the office, I think it is pretty good in low light for a security camera. I didn't see much noise. The colors shift is a little off, which is to be expected with a sensor that size. The sensor is extremely small on this thing. Like I said in the beginning, one of their biggest selling points is that you could plug this into the wall and it'll still be broadcasting video. You don't have to depend just on the battery, which that's really nice. That's one of their really big selling points. Also, if you do want to depend on the battery life, it lasts, they said in 1080p, 12 hours, 4K, it's 8 hours. So it's not bad battery life, especially for a battery that small. It's pretty good. But you gotta keep in mind, I would go with this option, just plug it into the wall. If you have a longer cable or an extension, it might help. Okay, so that's all I have to say about the security camera. It's a really good option if you wanna, you know, get security on a budget. This is $50. It's a 150-degree angle, so you can cover your whole living area just for $50. This thing is really cool. I'm definitely going to go set it up. All my security system that I have now set up at my house is for the outside, not the inside. So this is going to be for the inside. It's pretty dope. It's pretty cool. I would definitely check it out if I was you guys, down in the description. With saying that, make sure you hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell notification, and I'll see you in the next video.